This Algebra Nation video will cover page 94, problem square root 16.
Get a gym membership, what happens a lot of the times is that you're charged a membership fee. So that's like a one-time fee that you have to pay just to sign up. Even if you don't use the gym, just to sign up for a membership, you have to pay this one-time fee. Now, in addition to that one-time fee, each month you have to pay a certain amount. So Leslie and Rashad, their two gyms have different payment plans. Basically what we're trying to do is say, okay, we know that they're paying different amounts, but at some point, the amount of money that they've paid is going to be the same. At some point, the amount of money that they're paying is going to be equal to each other. Well, we're trying to find out when that is. When are the two prices that they're paying going to be equivalent? So we're going to solve this problem either using substitution or elimination, depending on how we want to set this up. But I do want to visualize it with a graph. Remember, systems of equations problems are basically just two lines, and you're trying to find where they intersect. So if we think about this as a graph, what we're going to do is say X is your number of months, so the number of months of a gym membership, and your Y is your payment. So that's the amount of money that you're paying, that you've paid so far. Okay, so Leslie joins a fitness club that has an initial membership fee of $20 plus $15 per month. So we know that Leslie has to pay $20 just to get signed up. And then each month that she's a member, she has to pay another $15. Now Rashad's gym has an initial fee of $40. Well, that's a higher fee than Leslie's, but the monthly fee is lower. Rashad is only being charged $10 per month. So Rashad has an initial fee of $40 and charges $10 per month. And how many months will the two fitness clubs cost the same? Whose gym is cheaper after 6 months? So let's think about this. Let's think about Leslie. How much does Leslie pay? When she first decides to get a gym membership, what does she have to pay? No matter what, even though she's only been a member for 0 hours, right when she signs up, she's got to pay that $20. So she's going to start by paying $20. So at 0 months, she's paying $20. Now each month, so as we move more months, how much has she paid? Well, for her first month, she needs to pay another $15. So her cost increases $15. Second month, she does another $15. Third month, another $15. The total amount of money that she's paid for her membership keeps going up, $15 per month. Now Rashad, on the other hand, Rashad has to start by paying $40. Well, $40 is more than 20, right? He has to start by paying 40. But he's not paying as much every month. Each month he needs to pay $10 more. So the amount he's paying is increasing in total, but it doesn't increase as quickly as what Leslie pays. So we know at some point these two lines are going to intersect. We want to find exactly where. Now this graph, I'm not trying to scale, don't pay attention to that. I just want you guys to get a sense of how this works. They both start by paying a certain amount of money, but even though Leslie is paying less to begin with, she's paying more each month. So eventually the amount that she pays is going to catch up to what Rashad had to pay. So let's go ahead and think about what this means. So for Leslie, if we're thinking about Y being how much she has ever paid. So Y is the amount she's ever paid. Well, how much has she paid? Well, it depends on the number of months she's been a member. So we know that she's going to start off by paying $20, right? We know that she has to start off by paying $20. Then how much does she pay? $15 per month. Well, if she's a member for 2 months, how much has she paid in membership? 2 times 15, she's paid $30. If she's been a member for 5 months, how much has she paid? 5 times 15. The amount that she pays for that monthly fee is $15 times X, $15 per month that she's a member. So the total amount that she pays is her monthly payment that she has to make, plus the amount that she had to pay to get set up. Now we're going to do the same thing with Rashad. So for Rashad, the amount that he pays is what? Well, he starts off no matter what paying $40. Then how much does he pay? The amount that he pays increases $10 per month. So plus 10x. The total amount of money that Rashad has spent on a gym membership is the amount of money that he had to pay to get set up, plus another $10 per month. Well, now we have two equations, don't we? Well, let's see. Let's rewrite those. So we have y equals 20 plus 15x, y equals 40 plus 10x. We want to know when those amounts are the same. When will they be paying the same amount for membership? Well, let's see. When will they be paying the same amount? Well, when the amount that Leslie pays is equal to the amount that Rashad pays. It's when your two are equal. What we're going to basically do is sub in this value for y right here. This is just a substitution problem. We're saying the amount that they pay is the same when 20 plus 15x is the same as the amount that Rashad pays, which is 40 plus 10x. Well, now we're just solving for x, the number of months. So let's see what we've got. All right, I want to get my variable, my x on the left. I want to get my number on the right. So 20 is being added to 15x. I'm going to subtract 20. Whatever I do to one side, you got to do the other. These cancel out, and we get 15x equals 40 minus 20 gives us 20. Can you combine these? No, we got to write that 10x separately. So we have 20 plus 10x. Because we had 40 plus 10x, we subtracted off 20, so that gives us 20 plus 10x. Well, are we done? No. We need to get our variable on the other side. So we're going to subtract 10x. 10x is being added to this 20. We are going to subtract it from both sides. What happens there? 15x minus 10x. 15 minus 10 gives us 5x equals, what do we see here? Well, 10x minus 10x cancels out, so we get 5x equals 20. X is equal to what? Well, to get x by itself, we just divide by 5. What happens when we divide by 5? Our 5's cancel out, and we get x equals 20 divided by 5. X is equal to 4. So after 4 months, the cost of their memberships are going to be the same. After 4 months, they will have both paid the same amount of money to go to the gym. So let's see what that looks like on our graph. After 4 months, we know that they're going to intersect. We know that that's when the amount that they've paid is equal. The height of the lines, the y value, is going to be the same. Now, whose gym is cheaper after 6 months? Well, let's see. If we're at 4 months and they're the same, and you go to 5, and you go to 6, let's see. Whose gym is cheaper? Well, whoever's cheaper is whose value of y is lower. Well, is this value of y bigger or smaller than this value? Which one's the smaller one? This is the smaller value of y. Well, who was that? Rashad. Rashad's gym membership is actually cheaper after 6 months. Now, what we see happen with these two lines is we're saying, okay, Leslie starts out by paying less with a higher monthly fee. Well, you know what? The total amount that she's paid is less than the total amount that Rashad has paid up until 4 months. Once they get to 4 months, they're equal. Now, if they keep a gym membership longer than that, it starts to even out. What happens? Well, at 4 months, it's even. If that case, since Leslie's paying more per month, she's paying a total amount that's more than what Rashad is paying. So after 4 months, Leslie's paying more. Rashad is paying less. So at 4 months, they're equal. And after 6 months, Rashad's gym is cheaper. So if you know that you're going to have a gym membership for a while, so you know you're going to have it for a year, which gym would you want to go to? Rashad's gym. If you know that you only